Hey, for me, mornings used to feel chaotic. I'd wake up already behind schedule, rushing to get ready, answering emails before I even get out of bed, and jumping straight into the whirlwind of the day. I was reactive, not intentional. And by mid-morning, I felt like I was playing catch up. But everything changed when I started designing my mornings on purpose. Now look, my mornings aren't perfect, but they are predictable. And that predictability, that's helped me to gain clarity, energy, and focus before the day even begins. And for me, it's not about waking up at 4 a.m. or following a rigid 2-hour routine. It's about having a simple, repeatable rhythm that puts me in control of my day before the world starts making demands. So let me walk you through 5 simple habits that have transformed my mornings. First is to wake up early. I wake up early, not because I love getting out of bed, but because I love what that extra hour gives me. When I wake up before the rest of the house, I own my morning instead of my morning owning me. No emails, no notifications, no distractions, just space to ease into the day without urgency. And the second is to start with gratitude. So before I reach for my phone or I start thinking about my to-do list for the day, I start with gratitude. It's easy to focus on what is stressful or overwhelming or frustrating, but taking just a few moments to reflect on what's good shifts my mindset before I ever step out of bed. And so I think of 3 things that I'm thankful for. Sometimes they're big. They're an exciting opportunity or a meaningful conversation. Other times it's something simple. The warmth of coffee, a quiet house, a good night's rest. But every morning, I remind myself that gratitude is a choice. And then I plan my day, not in some elaborate way, but just enough to set my priorities. I spend 5, maybe 10 minutes looking over my schedule, identifying what actually matters, and mentally preparing for the day ahead. And if I don't do this, it's easy for my whole day to get hijacked by distractions. But when I start with clarity, I stay in control of where my focus goes. And from there, I move my body. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. Some mornings, it's a quick walk or stretching. But I've learned that if I don't move early, I won't move at all. And when I skip it, I feel the difference. Exercise, it clears my mind. It gets my energy flowing. It sets the physical tone for the day. It's not about training for a marathon. It's about making sure that I'm physically prepared to show up as my best self. And then I do something that's a non-negotiable priority for me. I drive my kids to school. They could take the bus. And honestly, that would actually make my schedule a whole lot easier. But I don't want to miss out on those 8 intentional minutes together every day. It's a small window of time, yes, but it's a time that I get to hear what's on their mind, what they're looking forward to, or even just sit in the moment together. It's not about having deep conversations every day. It's about being present, about them knowing that I'm there. And then once I've dropped the kids off at school, I head straight into deep work. I don't start with emails or meetings or low priority tasks. I've learned that if I don't protect my best hours for my most important work, then they'll get stolen by everything else. And that's why I block off 3 hours in the morning for focused, distraction-free work. No meetings, no checking my inbox, just time to do the work that actually moves the needle. I used to think that mornings were just about getting through the first hour of the day, but now I see them very differently. I see mornings as the foundation for everything that follows. When I own my mornings, I don't just get more done, I lead better. I think clearer. I show up more fully. And look, here's what I've learned. You don't have to get it perfect, but when you start your day with intention, everything else just seems to fall into place.